Hey guys, so here is part 2 of the Clone Army. Oh crap, I forgot the Jedi. There you go. Got the Jedi, the clones, mainly terrain vehicles, boom, gunship, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But we'll get into it more thoroughly now. Let's start off with the minifigures. We got 2 of these old 501st clones. One of them I got on Bricklink. The other one I got part of a lot on Mercari. So, great deal on the second one. One of them I believe has a black head. If I remember, I put one on. Let's see what I could do. Yep, as you can see, it's a black head in there. Doing this with one hand is kind of hard, but while obviously these old 501st troopers are not as detailed as the new ones, they still hold up in my opinion. Like if you were to slap the new armor, the new armor with the new helmets, or maybe like the legs on that trooper, I think it would look pretty good. So anyways, yeah, we got like a bunch of 501st troopers. I got one misprint, but it's like kind of minor. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, there it is. As you can see, it's kind of like I sent it to Life Brick Studios, like on Instagram. He said it looked like a nose hair, and I'm inclined to agree with that. I think that's a pretty good assessment of what that looks like. So yeah, then indicative of how many battle packs I bought, I have 5 of those rocket troopers. Great minifigure, terrible legs though. They should have gave him the dual molded blue and white legs, because these are not accurate at all. And funnily enough, a bunch of people don't know this, but these guys did not appear in Season 7 at the battle where Obi-Wan was. These guys actually appeared in Season 5, I believe, or 4, when they were transporting Tup. I believe they were in the shuttle that Tup was in, but they were all killed by those, like, modified B2 super battle droids, rocket droids. So anyways, cool figure, love it, moving on. We got these Kashyyyk troopers, which they really need to revisit, because just look how cool these guys are. Like, they need to release more battle packs like this, but obviously, I'm kind of done with hoping for, like, some Lego sets, like a battle pack of just plain troopers. Obviously, I don't know, they're just like, they're trying to appease us, but they're not giving us what we want, which is annoying. So, anyways, that's kind of went on a tangent, so let's get back to the thing. We've got 3 of the Phase 2 style ones. Really like them, even though they're not canon. But then we've got these guys, which are pretty cool. Love these guys. I have more of them. I've got one that is different from the rest. He's got like a printing on around his crotch. So it doesn't really make a difference. I don't even think Bricklink has it as different, but pretty cool nonetheless. Then we have a trooper that people confuse as Neo, but I don't think Lego ever went out of their way to call him Neo, so I just consider him as one of the Bark Speeder troopers in the 91st Elite Corps. Behind him, favorite battalion, got the Wolfpack. Then maybe second favorite right there, Coruscant Guard. I only have one of them, but magnificent. Anyways, then we have the new trooper from Grievous's Fighter. Very nice trooper. I kind of wish they were more widely available, because I don't want to pay like, I believe it's $10 to $20 for one of these troopers, and that's pretty crazy. Then we got this guy, who my brother got in the Clone Turbo Tank. He never actually finished building that set. It was like the Microfighter one. But the only thing he built was the minifigure, and I found the pieces to it years later and rebuilt them, so that's pretty cool. Then we got, I guess, another very cool figure that I got for, at the time, way too much, because it like skyrocketed in price by $10, but really love that Phase 2 gunner. It's a unique trooper. Behind them is the Ahsoka trooper, many like to refer to it as. I just call it the 332nd, just because that's simply what it is. So yeah, these are great figures. Hopefully they're more accessible, because like there was like a whole company of them in Season 7 fighting on Mandalore, and we only really, are able to get one per AAT set, which I think the AAT is a great set, but you don't want like a bunch of Ahsokas and a bunch of AATs after a while. Anyways, moving back, we've got kind of like the Commanders thing. So happy I have that Rex now that it's doubled in price, because now it's a lot like harder to get, and I got this for like 80 bucks with like half of the set he came in. Moving on, we have oh, by the way, Rex's cloth pieces like Pauldron and Kama, they're in great condition. Then we got Gree, underrated figure. Like, I've just been rewatching the Clone Wars. Haven't really recently, because I've been watching One Piece, but I've seen him, and I really love Gree. My friend actually gave this to me, so thank you, AJ, if you ever stumbled upon this video. Then we have Cody. Love Cody. He's a simple figure, but excellent. Fox, which is also like a stupidly expensive figure now, like 50, 60 bucks. Very great. Happy to have him. I bought the whole set he was in for $40 on Mercari about, let's say, a year to half a year back. Then we have two Commander Grees. They're both different. One of them has the tan stripe on the leg. The other one has the gray stripe. One I got in the ATAP, great set. And the other one I got in the Clone Turbo Tank. Also a great set. Kind of small, but still cool. Then we got a trooper that should be way more than he is. But I guess he's not too expensive because he was in the battle pack. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have seen this trooper. Sorry. He's just so great. I love him. I hope they revisit ARC troopers, because like that mold is just so nice. Like, I really need more ARC troopers, and I don't want to get Clone Army customs, because that's first like $20 to $30 a fig, as well as they're just not Lego, you know? Like, I don't know. Then we got Hunter. Very cool. I put Wrecker's shoulder armor on him just because it was more accurate. Echo. Tech. Wrecker himself. He should be bigger. I really wish they made him bigger. And Crosshair. I included him because he is a clone. And they never made a Clone Wars version of him. And he is wearing clone armor. Or at least a variant. Moving on. We got, oh my god, the new 2022 Clone Commander minifigure. Just kidding. But I will be picking that one up as soon as they drop in stores or close to the release date, just because they're pretty cool, and I'd like to build up an army of the shiny Phase 1 troopers. Then we got the Sergeant, 2 Bomb Squad, extremely underrated clone group. I believe the proper name is like Clone Ordnance Specialist or Clone Munitions Trooper. Then we got Horn Company. Love it. I really wish I had more of them, but I just don't. Then we got the 2 ARF Troopers, so I also like them. Pretty cool. Rancor Battalion and Lightning Squadron, I believe. Moving on, we got 3 of these Clone War shinies. And then 4 of the Phase 1, obviously, Episode 2 troopers. So, let's go to the Jedi now, I guess. We got Plo Koon. Weirdly enough, this is the rare one that came in the AV7 cannon. It's because he's got tan on his torso and not white like the one that came in Plo Koon's Starfighter. So, that's interesting. We need to get a new variant of him, because like his head mold could be more accurate. Not saying that it's bad, it's just there's room for improvement. Then we've got Mandalore Ahsoka, got like 3 of her, one of them is away. Quinlan Voss, great figure, went up in price, I like that. Kanan Jarrus, Caleb Doom, I guess since I'm including him in this video, he would be Caleb Doom. Coleman Trebor, let's go. I don't know, I like how he came out. Pretty cool. Yoda. That was really bad. I'm not doing that again. The Clone Wars variant. Then we have obviously Mandalore Ahsoka again. Stas. I want to say that's Adigalia, because that's the Episode 2 figure, but it could really be Adigalia or Stas Ali, depending on which one you want to do. Also pretty expensive figure. All of like the obscure Jedis are pretty expensive, like Luminara and Dooley. I remember her being like a $10 figure on like eBay and Bricklink, but it just shot up to like 50 or 60 in recent years. Anyways, we got Mace Windu as well, Anakin Skywalker from his Starfighter set. This Clone Wars Ahsoka, which may just be my favorite. Episode 3, Obi-Wan that came in Grievous's wheel bike. This one, which is super underrated, but I can understand why. However, I still like it. And this Yoda, I got him in the homing spider droid. Moving on to the vehicles. Obviously, I have a lot of new ones, mainly because of stuff I got within the last year, which is why I was not in the episode 1 or part 1, whatever I call that video. We have this Jedi Interceptor, pretty cool. We got another one, obviously, in 2020. I wish we would get different like color variants, but I guess they're trying to play it safe by going with Anakin's. You see how sturdy that is? That's a good Lego set right there. Moving on, we've got the Bad Batch shuttle. You know, it's growing on me. I like it a lot. There's room for improvement. That's going to be my new slogan, room for improvement. So, yeah, there is room for improvement, but I like it now. It's kind of got an iconic design. Moving on, we've got 3 Bark Speeders. So this is basically a remake of the one that was in the 501st Battle Pack. But you'll notice that there are no guns like there were on the one in the 501st Battle Pack. Obviously, I've deconstructed all of mine so that I can build something else you'll see later. But, yeah, so this one came in the Battle Pack that came with the Horn Company, ARF Trooper, and the Bomb Squad. And this one is a custom-made one. There's a few custom-made things in this video. I was just trying to make it more to scale with minifigures and kind of like in the same style as that one. Moving on. Arguably the best vehicle of the Republic. Not the UCS, but just the Republic gunship. You could say dropship, and that may be a cooler Lego set, but this is a cooler vehicle. So, yeah. Really awesome that I got this one. I'm pretty sure I got it in like the beginning of summer. It was quite great. I got it for like $120. I had to use some of my own pieces, which is fine. I had them. But yeah, great set. Love it. Not much more to say about it, you know? I mean, obviously, I wish they included doors like as a another option instead of these turrets, but I also like them, so not too bad. Then we've got the AT-APs. I love this vehicle so damn much. Like, if it was a person, I would marry it. Kidding. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? You don't know. Anyways, I just love it. It's such like it's a weird vehicle because you see it a little bit like in episode 3 before the Battle of Kashyyyk, like kind of in the background of like the Venator hangar. I mean, like the place that the Venators are, not the hangar inside the Venator. So you see it there, but you also see it in Kashyyyk. Not really in the Clone Wars, unfortunately. Still love it. Got 2 of them last year. And, no, at this point it's going to be 2 or 3 years ago. Crazy how time flies. Moving on, ATTE. I've had this just about forever. Got it for free, actually, from my cousin. Thank you, Aaron. That, for some reason, is not closing like it's supposed to. Oh, there we go. Solved. Love it. There's not much more I could say about it. The inside is kind of lackluster, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. Let's see if I can get my fat fingers in there. I'll just deal with that afterwards. You better like and subscribe or else you're gonna die. Just kidding. Then I'd be charged with, like, first-degree murder. Anyways. Clone Turbo Tank. This is the first big, like, Star Wars vehicle that I had on the, no, I want to say in general. I mean, definitely for the Republic, but in general, this is the first big one I had. And I still love it to this very day. It's beautiful. And I got it for doing good on my ELA in, like, 4th or 5th grade. So, crazy. Crazy how time flies. It's never been, like, really, really broken, like, sure, my siblings may have broken a couple pieces off, like the wheels, but that's been mainly intact. And I only recently figured out you could do this. Not this. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. That's pretty cool. Moving on to a bunch of custom stuff. Let's start with this thing. This is something I would imagine inside of a clone base, a munitions cart, which is why I went ahead and made it. And I don't plan on deconstructing it, because I don't really need the pieces for anything else, but I just really like how this came out. And you could lower this ramp. And these things, they're self-propelled, so whatever vehicle needs them, they could go to. They could just float on down the ramp and hover to wherever they need to be. Whoops. Does this bother you that I'm just gonna throw them away somewhere now that that spot's empty? Well, I don't care if it bothers you. Anyways, I love that they're getting a remake of this. An underrated vehicle that LEGO has only made twice now. This version looks better, but the new version does use some nice pieces that I'm excited to get. Maybe I can compare the two, although I probably won't upload it on this channel. As you can probably tell from my upload schedule, the non-existent one. We've got this, which came in the Kashyyyk Trooper Battle Pack. Also love the Swamp Speeder. I wish I had like a true, like, good one that was made in a set. Like, these ones are great. They're pretty, I don't know if they're accurately sized, but they're nicely sized. And I've kind of been building them instead of the 501st Battle Pack because I like them. And all I can say is that they're great. You should try it. I don't know exactly who designed them, but I'm pretty sure Republic Studs is a video on his channel going over a model such as this one, and he's got links to whoever made those models. So if you want to make this yourself, go to his channel and, I guess, fall down the rabbit hole. And then we have this walker, which I made out of the walker for the turbo tank, or I believe the correct terminology is the HAV6 Juggernaut. Something, there's a W in there probably somewhere. So yeah, I just kind of made this out of spare parts, and I had some extra time on my hands. This is kind of like a Coruscant, like, building, like, construction one. Like, I can see the shock troopers going around a Coruscant, like, building that's been blown up or something by some seppies. And, yeah, I could just see that happening. And these guys would be around the scene. Man, disadvantages of one-hand recording. Anyways, moving on. We've got the original 501st Chicken Leg Walker ATRT. We've got the new one. And we've got my own custom one, which I hold in a higher regard than both of them combined. This one just scales so well to minifigures. Like, just look. It's perfect, almost, I think. So, yeah, that's really going to be it for this video. These guys are just some random Jedi that died in Order 66, so might as well include them. Thank you all for watching. I probably won't see you for another, like, year or two, so yes, see you then. Please like, I guess.